everyone, I'm here with another BB cream review. Today I will be reviewing the L'Oreal new BB cream, Youth Code BB Cream Illuminator. And I picked this up at Walgreens, and I believe I have my receipt right here. I paid $13.99 for it, and that was on sale. I think it's usually like $15 or $16. So this also does come with 2 fluid ounces. So let me show you. I believe that the Garnier BB cream also comes in 2 ounces. So like here's the Dream Fresh BB cream, which is 1 ounce, and this is 2.5 ounces. So just a few things I want to mention before I get into this review. I will not be reviewing the Garnier BB cream because I've used it in the past. I actually gave it to my mom. It just did not work for me. I wore a primer with it even, and it was in the winter. It melted off my face. It was super splotchy. It oxidized on me like crazy. So I just was really not happy with it, and I gave it to my mom. So I won't be reviewing that one because I already just don't like it, and I don't want to spend the money to buy it again. So that's that. And then the other point I wanted to make was regarding my last review on the Dream Fresh BB. I know in my video I kind of misspoke. I said that the purpose is sunscreen, and a lot of you had said, no, that's what the active ingredients is, which I knew that, so I misspoke when what I was trying to say. What I was trying to say is the use right here, let's see, the use says to prevent sunburn, not the active ingredient. I was looking at the wrong thing because I know I paid attention to that prior, but what I meant to say is that the use is to prevent sunburn, which is what sunscreen is for. Also, the directions say to apply every 2 hours, which is what you do with sunscreen. So I still stand by my comment of this being kind of like a tinted sunscreen or a sheer tint sunscreen rather than a BB cream. But I did want to clear up that thank you for pointing that out, because I did misspeak, and I realized that while I was editing and uploading it. I wanted to say that yes, I still think it is like a tinted sunscreen. It does say that the use is to prevent sunburn and that you need to apply it every 2 hours, which is what you do with the traditional sunscreen. With a traditional BB cream foundation, anything, you don't reapply it every 2 hours. So I still stand by my comment that this is like a tinted sunscreen, in my opinion. If you like I said, all of this is just my opinion. What works for me may not work for you, and vice versa. So this is just my thoughts on it. So take it for what it's worth. Okay. Back on track here. We're doing the Youth Code BB Cream by L'Oreal. Again, 2.5 ounces. Let me read you a little of the information on the box. This one says, for sunscreen use, apply 15 minutes before sun, reapply every 2 hours. Use a water-resistant sunscreen if swimming or sweating. Then it tells you when to be in the sun. And let's see. Formula Essentials, UVA, UVB, SPF 15 sunscreen. So this one has SPF 15, where the Dream Fresh had SPF 30, and this one had no sunscreen. So let me know if you like me taking the current product I'm reviewing and kind of comparing it to the ones I've already reviewed. If you like that, let me know, because I will try to do that the best I can. Okay, non-greasy, which is great. Dermatologist tested for gentleness. Okay, and comedogenic, yes, it's not that. Okay, multi-action BB cream illuminator is absorbed to give skin an instant, even, and luminous appearance as if lit within. Luxurious textures with a non-greasy feel blends into skin easily. Application, apply daily to skin in the morning. For optimal results, use the serum corrector to improve skin tone and luminosity. All right, so what else? It also says BB cream is an all-in-one product that combines advanced skincare benefits with the immediate flawless look, luminosity, and evenness of makeup. This is supposed to even skin tone with a hint of color, illuminates, perfects texture, 24-hour moisture, helps protect against future damage if used as directed, which is if you use it as a sunscreen. What else here? It helps correct and fade the appearance of skin imperfections, vibrant with youthful look. Skin instantly appears luminous. Over time, women notice their skin imperfections fade, which that most of these traditional BB creams have whitening properties in there that will diminish the appearance of like sunspots, dark spots, hyperpigmentation, discoloration on your face. It's supposed to whiten that and kind of diminish the appearance. So this is saying that over time women notice their skin imperfections fade. So that's a good thing. It also says, immediately complexion appears more luminous with an even finish. In 1 week, skin appears smoother and softer. And in 2 weeks, imperfections appear diminished. Even without makeup, skin's texture is refined. So that's what it says. Pretty much just read you all the stuff on the box. So now we're going to try this out. So it says apply daily over face, blend with fingertips. I'm going to attempt to try to use a brush because, as you know, I hate using my fingertips. So I'll try to use the brush. If it doesn't work, I'll blend it in with my fingers. So it's in a, squeezy tube. And I got mine in the shade Light, if I did not mention that. So here it is. Let's try this puppy out. And I'm sure you've probably noticed that my hair is wet in every video. I just film this as soon as I get out of the shower so that it just makes more sense that way. And I've been just letting my hair air dry rather than blow drying it. So I'm just going to apply it with my F80. And I'm just going to dab it on my face, and then I will start to blend it. Right off the bat, it does have a scent. It's kind of like I heard somebody say it's a floral scent. I don't get floral. I get kind of like a clean, fresh, like cucumber-y scent, I guess. I don't know if cucumber is the right word, but it's not bad. It is kind of strong, but it's not bad. So I'm just going to do, I didn't really put any on this half of my face. I'm just going to attempt to do just half my face so we can see the difference here. Okay. So my face, this side I didn't apply any, and if I did, it was a very small amount, just kind of right here. Okay, so right off the bat, I was a little shiny on this side from my moisturizer. I'm significantly more shiny on this side right now. If you are oily, you may definitely want to set this. So let me try applying another layer of it for a little bit more coverage, because I'm not seeing coverage between this side and this side. I'm just seeing super shiny and not shiny. So it definitely is like a lit within type look. I don't know if I had really oily skin if I would recommend this. But I'm going to apply another layer and see if I can build up the coverage on it, which I did not do with the Dream Fresh BB. I could have tried to apply another layer, but I did not. So, I mean, the color match looks good. I don't really notice it being really a different color than my face, other side of my face. Okay, so that's with another layer. Let me see if I can zoom in if it will show you. It's really shiny. Like, I know this side is kind of shiny because of my moisturizer, which I can see in my mirror, but this side is like really shiny. So I don't know how I feel about that. See if it soaks in a little bit. It's still a little tacky. I'm going to go ahead and apply this to the other side of my face, because what I'll probably end up doing is needing to set it with a powder. I would imagine that's going to need to happen. So I'll do one layer with the buffing brush, and then I'll do the second layer with my fingertips like I did before. Okay, now I'm going to let it dry for a second, and I'm going to apply a second layer using my fingertips to see if I can blend it in a little bit more, but I'm almost positive this is definitely you would need a powder. I mean, I don't know anybody that enjoys like this shiny of a look, because that's really shiny. Like, it looks like there's like water on my face, it's so shiny. So coverage wise, the coverage is decent. It looks like it covered, you know, some of my redness on my cheeks. I mean, it's not full coverage by any means, but I would say it's a little bit more coverage than the Dream Fresh BB. I find that covers better. Again, I did use 2 layers though, so. But I'm not crazy about how shiny it is. Whereas like my Magic Beautifier, this one went on pretty matte. Like it was a pretty, like your skin kind of look, like very matte, semi-matte finish. This is very, very dewy. Very, very dewy. I don't think I've worn, this kind of is reminiscent a little bit of the Garnier BB cream of how it made my skin look. Now, what my skin looks like right now, the shininess, that's what the Garnier BB cream did to me, even after powdering it, probably 2 or 3 hours after applying it and applying a setting powder. This is how shiny I looked, so I really didn't like that. So I'm not crazy about the super shine, but we'll set it with some powder. I mean, overall, it's luminous. If that's the look you're going for, then right on. I'm going to set it with some powder. This is just the Laura Geller Balance and Brighten. And I will check in throughout the day and show you how it's held up. This is the same thing I did for the Beautifier, the L'Oreal one. Was I just set it with a powder and then I checked in throughout the day without resetting it, unless I specifically said I reset it. So when we mattify it down a little bit with some powder, it's a nice finish. It's still got some luminous sheen coming through the powder, even if you can see that. Goodbye. Like I'm trying to matte it down a little bit. Of course, that's kind of defeating the purpose of the product because it's supposed to be that glow within. But even putting powder and setting it, which usually will just mattify your face, you can still see that there is like a glowy sheen, which I actually kind of like. It's got that dewy glow without being greasy. So I don't have very many foundations that when I set it with a powder, you still see the shine. Like, do you see that? And in person, I don't know what it's going to look like to you guys on camera, but in person, it's actually a really pretty kind of like a dewy, you know when pregnant women, they always say, oh, she's just glowing. Like that's the look I feel like it's giving. It's just a really nice glow. It's not a greasy glow now that I've set it. Prior to setting it, it was a little bit of a greasy glow. But now setting it, it's just a really pretty kind of like sexy glow, I guess is what I would say. Like you've been on the beach all day and like on some deserted island and you have this really pretty glistening glow. Like that's what I feel like it's giving me without using any highlighter. So now that I've set it, I'm much more happy with it. So now let's see how it wears throughout the day. Let me tell you what time it is. It's 8:58. Look at that little guy, he's so cute. Okay, so it's 8:58 in the morning and I will check in a little bit later. I'm getting my hair done today, so I will be checking in throughout the day. So I will talk to you guys soon. And one more thing that I wanted to add is I do not feel like I need any concealer. So that's actually a really good thing. When I used the Magic Skin BB cream, I did need a little bit of concealer. I had a blemish that it did not cover up and I had a little bit of discoloration under my eyes. I used a concealer with this. The Dream Fresh BB, I actually put a whole other foundation on top of it because I just wasn't happy with it. This one actually, with this and the powder, I don't feel I really need concealer. I will do some eye brightener though, but I don't feel like I need any concealer. So just wanted to add that in there.